Hello friends and welcome to my channel. I have been enjoying the summer garage sales and an occasional estate sale as well. Today I'm going to show you what I could find in one day of sourcing. Are you ready? Let's get started. I'm not sure how many garage sales I went to on this particular day, but I have items that I bought at 2 garage sales. There might have been some duds in there. And then I also have the bulk of what I got from 2 estate sales. So first of all, let's start with the garage sale. I went to this barn that had a garage sale, and the guy used to be an antiques or vintage dealer. And so his prices were not known until you decided what you wanted, and then he told you. So I found this beautiful glass and brass box. Let's see, that's the front. Here's the top, it's etched, and he wanted me to name a price. I don't remember what I said, but he said $2. So I probably said $1. And there is something wrong with it that I didn't notice. It doesn't come together there, and I asked my repairman, Mr. My Blessed Nest, and he said he would be afraid he would break it. So I don't really think that it's that big of a deal. I don't know if I would have bought it if I'd have noticed that or not, but I don't think it will affect the integrity of the box. It's just cosmetic, but that will be for sale. Oh, the bottom is mirrored. You can probably see that. Also at that sale, I found another smiley mug, and I got this for $1. So that will be for sale. There is currently one of those in my booth for sale from a previous video. So I'll keep that at home until I sell that one. All right, that was one garage sale. And then another garage sale, I found this. It's so amazing. Look how cool. Now I did look this up and Santa Claus is missing, but I would have bought it anyway. I paid $1.50, and as you can see, you could put your own Santa in there, and I think that might add to the fun because it wouldn't all be the gold, and you could put like a red and white Santa in there. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks, and isn't it amazing? The guy said he remembered having it in his childhood home, and he was probably late 50s, early 60s. So it's vintage. All right, now I'm going to show you what I got at 2 estate sales. This was a fun arrangement. I just came upon the one, and then they said, oh, by the way, there's another estate sale the next street over, and my wife and my sister's running that one. So apparently they had lost 2 different relatives. I believe it was the guy's sister and maybe his wife's mother, something like that. So I looked at all their stuff, and I got a whole pile for $10. So I'm going to show you first what I got for the $10. And too bad I could have used this for the $10 challenge, huh? If you didn't see that video with Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties, I will link it up in the cards for you. It was a lot of fun. I found this adorable little pixie. Look at her. So, so cute. On the bottom, it says Lego Japan. And I'll show you the little sticker there. The little foil sticker is still there. But isn't she just adorable? It's a little trinket box, and I think somebody is going to want her. She will be for sale. I also got something that I've never seen before that I recall. I'm sure I've never saw it for a good price, but I got this glass. Now, my dilemma is all of my smileys are yellow, so should I keep this and have the oddball out? Or should I sell it in my booth? Let me know in the comments below what you think. I'm leaning towards selling it because it's not really a size of glass that I would drink out of, and I just don't know if it'll go with my collection. I need your help. So there was that. That's 2 items. And then I got this box. This is a little bit out of the ordinary for what I would normally purchase. It says Rose O'Neill's Original Cupid. circa 1912. Now this was not from 1912. This is dated 1999 by Jesco Original Kewpie. And it was made in China. Here's the back of the box. Let me open it up. I'm always up for a good Kewpie. I did get a Kewpie doll one time at the bins, put it in my booth, and I've never seen it since and never got paid for it, unfortunately. But look at her. Isn't she darling? It says on her little tag, Kewpie Play and Display Edition, goldburgerdew.com, 1999, Jesco? I think it's Jesco. Yeah. But look at her little face. Look at the heart on her and her little dress. I think she's just adorable. She will be for sale. And her box is in really good shape, well cared for. Okay, moving on, still on the same $10. Everything else I got there is a favorite. And I have not made a decision on two, or actually one of these items. It's a pair if I'm going to keep or sell. But this is next. Look at him. Oh my gosh, the cuteness. I think it's a toothpick holder. Yeah, maybe not. Actually, it's not that deep. I don't know what this is. I did look it up, but it's been a while. So I just think it's darling. It would make just a cute little figurine to sit in your collection. Okay, so I got him. And then I got the Avon. I found this pen. Let me see if it says a date. It looks like 1974, so I would have been 10 years old. And he's on roller skates. Look how darling. And then you can open it up and it's a brand new inside little kitty cologne. I had one similar to this that was probably a duck. And I used to wear it on my dress to school or my top. So this will be going in my Easter decor because I'm so low on Easter decor. If you know, you know. I recently went over to 3 bins instead of 2, but this won't take up any room at all. And the next is also Easter / spring decor. I've never seen these before. You ready? This is unbelievable. Check them out. Oh my goodness, they are so cute. They are salt and pepper shakers. And one of them squeaks. Must be this one. Have you ever seen anything so cute? Now, before I paid for them, the other one squeaks too. So I don't know how it broke between the time that I checked out, but I didn't care. I just think they're adorable. So keep or sell? That is the question. I just don't know. Now their eyes are worn off. So when I looked them up on eBay, you could see that they had painted eyes on. So that's a defect. And then the one doesn't shake anymore. So I'm not sure yet, but if you are interested, you can reach out to me and then I'll make a decision. Okay, that was it for my $10. How did I do? And next, then, of course, I went to their other estate sale, one street over, and the guy told me at the first sale, you'll get better deals over there. So I got all of this that I'm going to show you for $4. I found this smiley face notebook, and it's full of notebook paper. I couldn't pass that up. It just made me smile. And it was marked $1, but like I said, I got all of this for $4. And I also got this. It's a magnet. It's from Das Dutch Kitchen for $2.25 originally. So I just thought that was really cute. And then, let's see, what am I going to show you next? This is so adorable. It's a bank. And it says, please feed me. The lion in his cage. You can see the hole there for the money. And guess what? It has its stopper. If I didn't say so, the little chicks, salt and pepper, one of them is missing a stopper, but one of them has it. So that will be for sale. I couldn't find any defects on it. When I first got all of this out to check it over, I thought there was a defect here, but it's actually white paint around his mouth. It's made to be that way. All right, let's go with the salt and pepper shakers I got at the second estate sale next. Look how cute they are. Now, let's see what they say on the bottom. Looks like Royal Silly Japan. Now, the unfortunate thing is I did not notice there was a chip on it, and there might not have been, but they didn't put any packaging around. It was all just bonking around together in the bag, and unfortunately, there's a little chip on her hair. So I was really disappointed about that, but I thought somebody still might want them. Okay, and then next, I've sold this before. I have a set of 3 owls. They're trivets. I know I've had this one before, and it was made in Taiwan. I had a check, so that's the big one. The little nubbies are on the bottom of each one. And well, let me show you together so you can see the size. Then I got 2 of the little ones. So this one's about that big, and this one is a little bit smaller, as well as this one. So those will be for sale. And then I'm down to the 2 items here. I got this little cutie pie. Look how sweet. It's very tiny. And it's made out of like a hard plastic, I believe. And it's just a little kitty with a wreath, a Christmas wreath. That will be for sale. And then lastly, this may be my favorite item. I was crazy for this and scoured the estate sale for the other one. Look how darling. It's a salt or pepper shaker. It has 3 holes on top. There is a little defect here, but if you put it the other way, you'll never see it. Isn't it so cute? And I thought there was a face on this, but that must have been something else I got coming in a future video. So that will be for sale in my booth. I forgot to show it, but I did get this white book for free. They were giving away all books for free, and I decided to grab this for my red, white, and blue decor. Let's talk favorites. I'm really crazy about this. I love that. And these are gonna have to be a favorite. I have so many favorites in this haul. And then I just love the 2 little kitties, this one and this one. And of course, I love the mushroom. I think those are my favorites. I would love to know in the comments below what your favorite or favorites are. Let me know. Start a conversation down there. I love to hear from you. And what do you think for a whole day of going out and about? This is what I got and how much I spent. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll link that below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.